Our Collision 2017 coverage is proudly powered by Monster Products. Find the headphones and speakers that match your style at PLUGHITZLive.com/monster. Well, our next guest has arrived. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Go ahead and introduce
Excited.
yourself.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm from Hipster Bait.
Well, that's quite
We've
a
got
name.
some hipsters here.
Do you want to be a hipster?
I would love to be a hipster.
Can I dress you up as a hipster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I got a hipster vest for you.
Okay.
You got to put that on, wear it with some pride.
Ooh.
Don't worry, it's already cleared the errors and omissions.
Okay, cool. I'm going to be a hipster for a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind.
There's different.
I was hoping he would bring...
There's different levels of minding.
And you know what'll make you more authoritative is if you put one of these on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping he'd bring one of these up because when I went to go see them earlier, they had a photo booth set up at their table.
Let me know if this is too tight. I don't want to hurt you. Can I go a little bit tighter?
Here, I can get
She's
it.
going to
There you
lose.
go.
Okay.
She's going to lose feeling in her hand in a second.
I know.
No.
I know. You already kind of have blonde hair, so.
Sweet. Okay, so now I'm Scott.
This just fell out of the hat.
Yeah,
so.
you need to. That's the topping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm good.
Doesn't she look great?
I'm good.
So you're now a hipster.
I am now a hipster. Is
Yeah.
that what your app does?
It transforms people into hipsters?
No,
Is that-
you would think that maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or with the word bait, maybe it's a way to trap hipsters. Like is it?
It is actually.
Is it
Is
like
it really?
like a cage?
We have one objective.
Okay.
It's to bring back rock and roll one hipster at a time.
Okay.
So our app is a music discovery game.
Nice.
Not yet launched. It'll be launching at the end of the summer
Okay.
on iOS and Android. And what it does is it puts people in a real-world treasure hunt to find unreleased new rock and roll music.
Wow. And how do you do that?
We do that by planting physical cassette tapes. Remember those things? You put them in the
What,
your dad's
What
Trans
is
Am.
that?
Her answer is
cassette
going to be
tape.
no.
What?
You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
So physical cassette tapes and virtual cassette tapes.
Okay.
That will be hidden in all major cities across North America. And players will use a map interface and a series of clues to locate these new tracks. They'll consume the music digitally, and then they'll be prompted and rewarded for re-hiding those cassettes in new locations and leaving a sense of hints and clues for the next user.
Did you just tell me that you made hipster geocaching?
We did.
Okay.
We
I
did.
just needed to make sure I heard that. I have somebody
With a layer of VR on top of it.
Yeah, it's
I
like
have somebody
a,
to introduce
it's like
you to that's not.
a Pokemon Go sort of thing.
It's like Pokemon GO
probably better.
smashed up with geocaching.
Yeah.
For hipsters and rock and roll.
So do you listen to like the cassettes?
There's
While you're-
actual music
Okay.
recorded on the cassettes.
And if you get the new cassette player that I've seen going around Facebook the last couple of weeks that just looks like a clip,
Yeah, exactly.
then you can play it on the go without
Exactly.
anything.
So you said there's virtual cassettes and also actual
Analog,
cassettes.
physical cassettes.
So are they at the same location?
No.
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 So how does that work?
So the real analog cassettes are like the golden ticket.
Okay.
Okay.
So probably 1 in 1,000 songs, instances of a song will be released in hard copy, in
Okay.
cassette, and the remaining will be digital augmented reality.
Okay.
But you catch them the same way. You pick them up and scan them, or you use your app and you capture them just like you would a Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And obviously the physical ones might disappear, but hopefully they won't because there's reason not to.
yeah, so there's a lot of
But-
people out there who are just going to pocket them and not put them back into gameplay for sure. We know that.
But the
Yeah.
digital ones, once somebody like with Pokemon Go, right? It's a good example because kind of the whole world is familiar with it.
Yes.
We could all three capture the same one in the same location.
Yes.
Is that the same way here, or
No.
is it
Is
you
it just
capture it
random?
once and then you go distribute it somewhere else, or does
Absolutely.
it distribute itself somewhere
No,
else?
if it's captured and it's not re-hidden, it will remain captured and out of gameplay.
Oh.
So there's a
Okay.
finite number of songs in the game.
And
So
how do you re-hide
so it'd be
virtual and
yeah. So
analog,
like,
analog,
if
I
you
guess.
like
if
an
you
analog
if
one.
you've
Well,
got
yeah,
a
you
pretty
just
easy.
put it somewhere.
yeah
But
you
virtually.
you literally
And
climb a tree and you log it into the game. So
Okay.
it picks up the phone's geo coordinates
Okay.
and it'll log that back into the database.
Okay.
And similarly with the virtual ones, you capture it, and then you walk somewhere with your phone, and you deposit it back in a new location, back into gameplay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks.
This is goofy in a wonderful way.
I would
It's a
love
lot of fun.
to play this game.
Yeah, we've got nothing but positive feedback from players and artists. Because to the artists,
Okay.
this is a new way to distribute music.
And these are
And in a
new
way-
artists, right?
And in a way that's
Yes.
not just
Not necessarily new artists,
Okay.
but the songs in the game are unreleased.
okay.
Unreleased.
Unreleased. So they're unique to the game.
Okay.
Yep.
But it's not just that it's a new way to distribute for the artist. It's a new way to distribute in a way that's going to keep the listener engaged.
Absolutely.
Which is something that's always difficult to do.
Exactly. I mean, it is a form of word of mouth, right?
Right.
And I think that it's not large volume distribution. You
Right.
know, it's not a subscription music service. It's not
It's not even record stores.
It's not a record store. But there's a story to it, and there's a trail, and there's a treasure hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we just think it's going to be a lot of fun for everyone. It costs the artist nothing. So they submit their music for free.
Okay.
It costs the game player nothing. They download the free app and get free music. So it's a double.
So where's the revenue model?
Well,
Seems like there has to be one.
we do have one.
Okay.
But I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
That makes
But
sense.
there is one.
There is one.
That's fine.
Yes. And it is a proven revenue model.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's, obviously, as somebody who would be using the app, it's important to know that you guys will be there in 6 months.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
revenue model is important.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. The game, you know, perpetuates. It's always different, and there's always new content.
definitely.
So we hope that, you know, the stickiness of it will be long term.
Yeah.
So one of the things about geocaching is that you can see the history of the place that the cached item has been.
Yes.
Can I do that
If you-
with
The artist can.
the artist? Can?
The artist can.
Okay.
They get access to an analytics dashboard,
Okay.
and they'll be able to see how their tapes, virtual or real, moved around the map,
Okay.
how often they were shared, how the digital music was consumed.
Okay.
And then they can use that. You know, maybe they have a certain uptake in a certain city. Well, they can use that in their tour planning. You know, so we'll
Fair
provide all that analytics for free.
Okay.
I was curious how. When did you first think of the idea?
Well, I can't really take any credit for thinking of the idea.
Okay.
Well, do you know when it like first originated?
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
where,
no,
where
the-
did this come from?
The
Yeah,
origin.
I'm just really curious,
the
like how this
Because like I said,
just one
it's
day.
goofy
Hipster
and great.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. So we've been working on the concept for 3 years now.
Okay.
So Pokemon Go essentially validated the model for us big
Uh-huh.
time, which was
Yeah.
fantastic. But we had thought of the game before Pokemon Go
Yeah.
existed.
Okay.
And I play Pokemon Go. It's fun.
Yes.
But the origin story is quite unique. So one of the co-founders is a rock musician,
Okay.
and he's
I
like,
would have guessed that.
exactly, and he's like, there's got to be a more fun, interesting way to distribute my music and get it out there,
Sure.
rather than going through a label and traditional distribution channels, right?
Yeah.
And let's put music back in the hands of fans who can actually maybe revive this genre of rock that we
Uh-huh.
know is, you know, not at its peak right now. So
That is true.
right? So, yeah, we're excited about it. So the story was they came up with the concept. We're a Canadian company. We're located in Victoria, British Columbia. There was a conference called Merging Media up in Vancouver about 3 years ago, and we pitched it there, and we won first place. We beat out a bunch of other startups
Okay.
from
Okay.
Europe and North America, so that validated the idea.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And so we've since been working on the game mechanics and then building out the actual product, so the mobile applications, which are now done. And now we're just getting the artists on board. So our first cohort is exciting, and we've got great content to go find. So, yeah.
That's really great. it
It's wacky, to your point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I am totally in love with this idea.
Yeah.
And just one more thing. I know you have a little game going on around the convention.
We do.
And
we
what
do.
is that?
Because
can you
I can.
quickly go over
Yeah.
that?
I have a sneak preview. It's not our app, but there's some interesting innuendos built into this. So this is just a little conference promotion.
Okay.
These are essentially drink coasters. Put what you want on top of them. Scan the back, and it'll give you a task.
Okay.
Just like the game will give you a task to go find new music.
Okay.
So there's a task in here. If you complete it, you'll let us know. And the instructions will be on the webpage.
Okay.
And then we will give you a sweet prize if you complete your task. So anyways, just a fun little game to get people moving around, to give them an idea of
And
what
to promote your app.
what to expect when the
Yeah.
real product launches.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
So,
And I love that idea.
Exactly.
And we're actually going to play this when we get off air.
are you? Good.
Yes.
Good, you should. Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
I'll take that.
we'll announce the winners at the end of every day for 3 straight days.
Okay,
And the
perfect.
prizes are good. So that's all I can say.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And so the timeline on this, you said, was summer?
Yeah, end of summer
End
we'll
of
be
summer.
launching
Very cool.
in iOS and Android.
Awesome. Well, we
Yep.
look forward to it.
Yeah, we're
and
excited.
if people want to find out more,
Hipsterbait.com.
very cool.
Yep.
Well,
I have
thank
to
you.
de-hipster, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's okay. That's okay.
it happens.
Yeah.
I didn't get a photo though, but maybe I'll just grab a
I
screen
think
grab.
I think they grabbed some
Yeah,
photos.
I think
in
there
the
were a
back.
number of pictures that
Cool.
were taken
Sweet.
for you. So.
Thanks for being a good sport.
No problem. I love it.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to come talk to us
Yeah, it's fun.
today. It's totally unique, and I cannot wait to see it out in the wild.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Have a good rest of the show.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.